Happy Thursday. A little under the weather today. Still got my workout in, so I'm good. So hungry. I'm trying to save my calories for tonight because I'm probably gonna have some sweets or whatever at a get together I'm going to. So you gotta, if you know you're gonna have some stuff that's not on your regular diet, you know, like holiday foods, you gotta save those calories. So all I had today was I think I had about 275 grams of pineapple, 300 and I think almost 90 grams of bananas, like 215 grams of oranges, 2 scoops of the vegan protein shake mix, and so I'm gonna have another shake after I'm done with my errands here shortly before I go to my get together, and then probably add another 200 grams of bananas to that, another scoop of shake. So I'm going into tonight with probably, heck, I would assume 400 for the shakes, maybe maybe 500 maybe for all the fruit, and that's really pushing it. So I'm looking at like 900 that I've already had today. And I mean, heck, what time is it? It's pretty late in the day. I did fast until noon. Got my workout done before noon. But right now we're looking at 3:54 in the PM. So yeah, I'm going in tonight with over 1,000 calories. So I'm pretty good. And if I have the other shake, then I'll probably go in with like a 900, so that's good. So to the topic at hand, what I had on my mind today, you have to make the process enjoyable. If it's not enjoyable, then you are not going to be able to maintain it. What the methods that we use to get to the weight that we want to be at are the methods that we need to have to maintain that weight, your food intake. And the reason why you really have to look at that acutely is because as you lose more weight, your calories are going to have to come down anyway. So, you know, you really have to learn how to maintain this thing in an enjoyable way and eat the foods that you really like, because as time goes on, especially if you have a significant amount of weight to lose, the demand is going to be there for you to cut your calories, which means you're going to have to cut your portions of these foods. So if you're already eating foods that you're not really into, and you're like kind of like, you know, staying away from things that you may really like to have, you know, in your regular, you know, things you have a taste for, then when you have to move into like a lower caloric intake, it's really going to be much harder. So that's the reason why I talk about, you know, like these enjoyable foods, you know, that are reasonable to have as an endomorph. You know, you can't go crazy as an endomorph on these wheat products. So I'm looking at things like the corn tortillas, the potatoes, maybe white rice. I don't really care for white rice that much. I do understand the logic behind what is said as far as it being a clear or a clean carbohydrate that fulfills the purpose of recovery, and that's great, especially for absorption, and that's cool. But you know, as far as the, you know, the baked goods and things like that, we have to stay away from that stuff. You know, if you do want to have it, you can, but you know, you're going to be giving up satiation. You know, those foods are not going to be as satiating as a whole carbohydrate. You know, and they're going to be mixing, you know, if you're having pastries, it's mixing fats and sugar, which is, you know, helps make it easier to for your body to store fat. So you got to pay attention to those things. So I'm gonna cut it off here. Happy Thursday.